If you're new here, I'm Matt Ricardo. I'm a circus performer, comedian, writer and maker, and I would very much like you to subscribe to this channel and perhaps also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Okay, let's go. I was young, I needed the work, I didn't know what I was getting into, and besides, it was fun. Look, in the late 80s and early 90s, I did some music videos. I was a young whippersnapper of a juggler, mainly making my bedsit rent from my busking pitch at Covent Garden, and somehow I landed an agent. He was a lovely chap. He specialised in people with physical skills. The walls of his office were covered in pictures of people from gladiators and bodybuilders and martial artists and breakdancers and mimes, and as a bouncy young circus monkey at the time, I guess he saw something in me and he started getting me auditions. I ended up in the first couple of videos for the band Shakespeare's Sister and had a really good time doing them, even bearing in mind the makeup they made me wear. What these videos had in common is that they were all directed by the great Sophie Muller. So, when she was prepping for the next Annie Lennox video, I got another call. The shoot for Walking on Broken Glass took place over a long weekend on location in London. The vibe was a cool wedding party in the 1700s. Beautiful people, courtiers serving drinks, and oh hey, look, it's a juggler entertaining them. And as opulent and beautiful as the costumes and location were, all eyes were on the people they'd got to be in this thing. John Malkovich, kinda almost reprising his role from Dangerous Liaisons, and Hugh Laurie, kinda almost reprising his role from Blackadder. I was already a huge fan of his and was completely starstruck about being in the same room as him. He was as brilliant as you would expect. In the corner of one of the rooms, just as set dressing, there was a harpsichord, and at one point, in between takes, the talented son of a gun just walked over and started playing it. So there's a key moment in the video where Annie Lennox's character gets drunk and angry and causes a scene at the party, and in the finished cut there's a few quick shots of Hugh Laurie's face reacting to the mayhem happening. And I remember when that was shot, they just put the camera on him and let him go. For minutes and minutes he just improvised facial expressions for every possible way of reacting to Annie Lennox going nuts at a party. Angry, trying to laugh it off, trying to distract, embarrassed. It was absolutely amazing. All just with his face, and when he finished and Sophie yelled cut, everybody clapped. Something else that the drunk, angry Annie Lennox does in the video, and I think, to be fair, the thing that really spoils the party for everyone, is she pushes past the poor juggler. We shot it a couple of times with me just being kind of shoved to one side, and then I was asked if I'd be okay with actually falling down, and you know, I've always been okay with falling down. So the next take, she pushes me, I take a big old-fashioned back bump to the floor, and then they yell cut and everyone seems happy, and then suddenly Annie Lennox is running over to me, concerned that she had in fact somehow thrown me to the floor. She asks if I'm okay, and I say, yeah, I'm fine, they just told me to go a little bigger, and then she's helping me up, saying, oh, very good, nice work. And you can only see it for a split second, but that is the take they used. Towards the end of the shoot, half the cast and crew were downstairs filming, and the rest of us were upstairs just hanging out, chatting, and I happened to mention to one of the other actors that it was my girlfriend, well now she's my wife, but it was my girlfriend's birthday and I hadn't got a good gift yet. And as we're talking, Hugh Laurie just wanders in and sits down. Me and the other actors start joking that I should steal something from the set as a birthday gift. And then, before I realise what's happening, Hugh Laurie has got up, walked over to the props table, picked up the gold-rimmed glass that Annie Lennox uses throughout the video, and he's walked over and he's slid it into my hand with a little smirk. And from there it must have somehow fallen into my bag and come home with me. And she got it for her birthday, and even now, whenever that video pops up on TV, we point and we say, look, there's your glass. So, sorry Annie Lennox, sorry Sophie Muller, Blame Hugh Laurie. He cannot be trusted. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please do subscribe to this channel and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. All of my videos are made possible by my backers over at Patreon, so a big thanks to them for that. And also, I've got some live shows coming up. If you're in London, I'm doing 3 nights at the Crazy Coqs, which is just off Piccadilly Circus. It's my full one-man show, and of course, I would love to see you there. Information on all of that is under this video. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time.